Hey ladies and gentlemen, Steven here from Adolescence and welcome back to another video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And in this video, I'm going to be going through the top 10 favorite fall fragrances for 2015, but this is a list of fragrances that were chosen by my subscribers. So what happened a couple of weeks back, I uploaded a video asking my subscribers to leave a comment down below telling me what fragrance were they looking forward to wearing the most in the upcoming fall of 2015. I got a lot of responses, a lot of people commented down below with their selections, and these are the fragrances that I compiled that my subscribers are looking forward to wearing the most in 2015. Now, I didn't make a distinction between designer and niche. Whatever they wanted to wear, I let them know. Just comment down below, be honest about it, let me know what are you looking forward to wearing. And for the most part, I have all of the fragrances that were listed with the exception of 3, 2 of which were a tie for the number 5 spot, or was it the number 6 spot? I believe it was the number 6 spot. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to waste too much more time, and we'll start it off with the number 10 fragrance. Now, the number 10 fragrance is, of course, a staple for the fall and winter. It's one of my favorites. I actually put it on my list as well. I can't imagine making a fall-winter list, or fall or winter list, excuse me, without including this scent. And this scent is by Burberry and is called London. I mentioned in my review that it smells like a cinnamon-scented potpourri, has a lot of spices and pine resin. It really is evocative of the fall and winter seasons. One of my favorites to wear around this time of year. Getting into my number 9 fragrance. Number 9 is niche, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. If you buy the 50 ml, it's going to be about $215, $220. Not including taxes and shipping, depending on where you buy it. This is a Tom Ford private blend, and it's called Tobacco Vanille. Really nice spiced vanilla with a moist pipe tobacco opening. Kind of has like a cherry nuance to it as well. One of my favorite scents for the fall and winter. This is what my subscribers chose as the number 9 fragrance. Moving into the number 8. This is, of course, a staple in my collection. I'm currently on my 2nd bottle of it. I've had a decant in the past. I wore this fragrance on my wedding day. I absolutely love this scent, so it really strikes me as no surprise that there is such a cult following for this one online as well. And this one from the company Creed is called Aventus. Now, of course, I didn't ask them to differentiate between what batch they had or whatever, but Creed Aventus seems to be the fragrance that is worn most often. Fun fact here, nobody mentioned a Creed knockoff like Insurrection Pure or Unpredictable Adventure or Club de Nuit Intense Man. Nobody mentioned a knockoff, but everybody who voted for this scent said Aventus. Getting into the number 7 spot, this was number 1 on Jeremy Fragrance's top winter fragrances list, and I definitely have to agree with him. I have to agree with the viewers at home and my subscribers who voted this in this spot. And this one is from the Dior Privé line, and it's called Fève Délicieuse. It's a composition by Francois Demachy, and I really love the way that the note of tonka bean is utilized in this fragrance. Very sweet and gourmand with like a cacao note. Really beautiful, very well done, beautifully and masterfully executed as well. Now, the number 6 spot was actually a tie between 2 fragrances. One of them is Creed's Royal Oud. I actually still to this day do not own Royal Oud. Not that I don't like it. I do have a knockoff that I have been wearing a lot. I made a video about that too. I'm going to leave a link down below. And the other one was Christian Dior's Dior Homme Parfum. I got my nose on that. I smelled it at duty free when I was doing a little bit of traveling over the past couple of weeks, but I didn't get a chance to buy myself a bottle of it. So that was the tied number 6 spot. Number 5 spot is yet another fragrance that I do not own, and it's by Parfums de Marly, and it's called Herod. Herod is a beautiful tobacco honey sort of a scent. A lot of people compare it to Pure Havane by Thierry Mugler. It's a very different fragrance, so you have to give it a shot. You have to smell it on your own to really make a distinction, but it really does smell different from it. So getting into the number 4 spot, this fragrance, we kind of hinted at it with my number 6 spot, but this one is Dior Homme Intense. So there was a lot of love for this one. I even had 2 or 3 people mention Dior Homme as a fragrance that they might want to wear for the fall, but this one, of course, has gotten a lot of votes and made my list. I love wearing this Cocoa Iris combination. One of my favorite scents. Very seductive. I always get compliments when I wear it as well. Number 3 spot, this one, a little bit of a fun fact as well. Some people mentioned the Platinum Edition. Some people mentioned the Eau de Parfum concentration. I only still to this day have the Eau de Toilette. I haven't, brought myself to purchase the Eau de Parfum. For the most part, it is the same smell, and this one is Dolce & Gabbana The One. Really nice tobacco-based scent, and tobacco seems to be a theme or a note that's found in a lot of fall fragrances. Of course, we already have one, Tobacco Vanille. We might see one more. So that's definitely a great scent, and it makes my number 3 spot. Number 2 fragrance on this list also utilizes the note of tobacco with a little bit of pink pepper and some cinnamon as well. It's a sweet, spicy concoction. It's by the company Viktor & Rolf, and it's called Spice Bomb. Now, this is also one of my favorite fragrances. I actually made this number 1 on my list. I love this fragrance dearly. I've been wearing it religiously for the past few years, but I seem to put it away during the fall. After the fall season, like when it gets spring and summer, I always put it on the back burner, revisit it every season, but it's a staple for me. What an amazing fragrance. You smell unique, but it does have like this playerish vibe, like Jeremy mentioned in his video. It's a great scent. Make sure you check it out. Number 2 fall fragrance chosen by my subscribers. And here it is. Let's get into the number 1 fragrance that was chosen by my subscribers. This one, of course, I think deserves to be on this list. It also happens to be one of my favorites. I don't believe it made my list just because this is one that I actually like to wear all year round. I save this for the nighttime, and when you look at the name of the fragrance, when you read the name of the fragrance, it makes a lot more sense. So it's definitely evocative of the nighttime, and I think it's a really nice scent to wear for a variety of different occasions, whether you're going to work or you're going on a date, just because it is a compliment getter, or wherever you go. I think it works really well. This one by Yves Saint Laurent is called La Nuit de l'Homme. Now, I got the small bottle here. I'm actually running kind of low on this one. I need to buy myself another one. I actually put it on today. You know, I made it my scent of the day. A lot of people have mentioned this one. There was also a lot of love for the new 2015 La Nuit de l'Homme L'Intense fragrance. I still haven't gotten the chance to smell that one, but when I do, I'm sure that, you know, it is maybe not an improvement on this one, but it has its own vibe and characteristics, and, you know, it smells similar to this one, but with its own DNA, if you will. So this was the number 1 fragrance chosen by my subscribers for the fall of 2015. These are the fragrances that my subscribers are looking forward to wearing the most. So there you have it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been the top 10. If you own or have tried any of these scents, which of course you have because you guys made this list, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you've been thinking about, how you've been wearing them, and the feedback that you've gotten while you've been wearing them. And of course, don't forget to rate and subscribe for future videos as well. So again, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This has been Steven with another video from Radolescence. We'll see you soon.